Hey, do you see any mini blind wand on that blind? That blind looks just like this one here. Where's the mini blind on this one? The mini blind wand. It's right here, isn't it? Okay. So theory has it, there should be one over here. What's going on with this? You see there? Right there. That's where the mini blind wand should be, and it's snapped off. Let's take a quick look at that, shall we? Get this back down here. Here it is. Look at that stupid thing. Okay, see there's a sleeve here. And that sleeve is supposed to slide up, but it can't because that's on there. I'm going to have to kind of pull that off somehow. Not quite sure how they did that. And there's a hole that's drilled through. See the pin, the rod goes from here down to there, and it's snapped right off, clean off, as a matter of fact. Yeah. So I can't use that at all, can I? There. There we go. See? Snapped right off. There's a little hole in there. That hole kind of fit that on there like that, see? And then this sleeve pushes up on the neck, and then you push it back down on there, you know, through there and all the way down to the bottom of this hook. That way this can't fall off. Okay, see? That's will come off, and then that kind of comes out like that, and that sleeve keeps that on. Well, I can't use that anymore, can I? And to replace that, you'd have to go to a mini blind company and order a part. You can get that. You'd have to take the blind all the way down, and then you could replace that whole thing. Well, I'm not going to do that. For 13 cents, I'm going to fix this. Any guesses? Think about it. 13 cents will do it. Well, any guesses? This is how we're going to fix it. Now, it's not perfect. Yes, it's not perfect indeed. But see, this is just a key chain ring. And there's two different kinds. See, this only loops over from here to there. Okay, and it's a thinner one. You can get some that are really super thick that has this ring 2 times over. Well, we don't want to use anything like that. So see, the theory is going to be we're going to put that on there like that. See? And then we're going to hook this up to that rod. Now granted, that rod is just barely behind the trim on that. So every time we open the blinds, this is probably going to hit. This thing here is probably going to hit. And so right where the loop-de-loop is from here to there, I may have to cut that a little bit shorter. And I'm going to turn that sideways, and I'm going to smash this down so it's oblong. And then I'm not going to smash it until I put it through that rod, that pin up there. Now that pin doesn't have a hole in it anymore, remember? Because the pin, where the hole was before, was snapped off. Right at the hole. See, that's the bottom of the hole. Now, lots of times it will snap off right there. And then you can use that hole, and then you can loop-de-loop this through the hole. Okay? But in this case, we can't do that. So how else can we do that? Well, I've got to take this trim off up here, and then I'm going to take a drill bit and drill a hole through the last bit of that little rod up there. Okay? Then I can take this and shimmy it through the hole. Stick with me, you'll see.